there is a game going on in the PS4 playoffs quarter-final. The winner is guaranteed a minimum of €100. We saw an amazing game a few days ago between Calcium Cass and our media player, where Cass finally got in the money after so many attempts. And yeah, I'm not going to be quite loud because obviously most of my family is still in bed. I did say to Trip I'll try and stream this. It started at 8 o'clock. I only just got up. I only had about 3 hours sleep. So, you know, very, very tired. But this game has started. I mean, I don't know what the kickoff was, but the pushes are coming. So obviously the Amazons have got the ball first. So bear with me. I know Trip said somebody had a wizard, so I'm just going to check if there's any other inducements. Ionhro's got a wizard. And that's all it is. So the winner will play Demented or Gerdly. So Ionhro, anybody who watches the playoffs, look at that, lose -1 point strength BGM works though. Trip does get away with a lot of fouls. What I was going to say, anyone who watches obviously the PS4 playoffs will know that Triperis is usually in it, and he is an ex-champion. He won it with Case Dwarfs, and there we go. There's a reply straight away, and there's no regen. And oh god, casually 5-7. Dear me, that is not good. So the data player pays for what it did, and it's a -1 agility as well. So yeah, so everyone knows who Trip is. Usually, he's like the annoying little brother. Oh, he is to me anyway. Likes to wind people up. Oh god, boom! Check that. So yeah, ex-champion, usually these days makes the playoffs every season now. And Ionhro is a guy who's been doing really, really well. Probably not as well known, but has some really good records, doing really well with his high elves in the season with what's going on now, and is impressed with how he's gone about in the playoffs. So should be a good game. I think Calcium Cass had gone for the Amazon to win this, and I was just tempted that maybe the Necro might win this. But the way Amazon are breaking armor, who knows? There's a lot of tackle on this team though, of the Amazons, and that's why I probably slightly went with the Amazons. Oh, sorry, slightly went with the Necro. Me. Oh, just a stun. Just a push. I honestly thought there was a piling on piece on this Necro team, but obviously not. So it's gonna obviously speed up until we get to the live broadcast. I think it was on roughly about 10. Well, there'd been about 10:05, I think, by the time I started this broadcast, so we should catch up pretty quick. Wow, these armor breaks are crazy. A lot of arm breaks. Here comes a fouling. Oh, stunned only and sent off. And oh dear me, that is not. I don't know. I don't like. Well, I know why he fouled him, but really poor play. I'm sorry, Trip, but you've got to protect this ball. I mean, this is just too easy for the for your opponent to have a shot at the ball. Really is. And the ball goes loose, as you'd expect. And Trips in a bit of bother. And I'll tell you what, these Wolves are going to start motoring now. Interesting, it keeps the other Wolf back. I think I'd have been pretty tempted to just bring it round here, to be fair. There we go. Let's go for the Wolf. Oh, another power blodger. Will he foul? Double one. You sort of think, though, you sort of think, well, you know what? It is unlucky, double one, but really, the way you've tried to protect the ball is shocking. So, oh my word. It's a bit of a, I don't know. I just don't like what is going on here. I mean, even that. I mean, here we go. Can I pick it up? Oh, he fails. But you know what? If you're Ionhro, you're very happy with the way this is going at the moment. And this was all because of a horrendous, pathetic attempt of actually protecting the ball. I will wake up eventually. It'd be to see. Oh, he can't really foul the Wolf because he's got to go back and try and get the ball. I don't know. I just don't understand why Tripp gave such an easy hit on his ball carrier. I just don't get it. Oh, oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh, can I catch it? Nope. Oh dear. Oh, this doesn't look good for the Amazons. It really doesn't. Tell you what, though, they must have been playing pretty quick. Oh, and there's another one. And this is the problem, isn't it, with Amazon? I mean, people say, oh, yeah, well, you can mess about with all the blodge and all that sort of stuff, but you don't need many tackle pieces with Mighty Blow to really ruin the Amazon, and here we go. This is just brutal. All got tackle. Have a bit of that. Ball carrier. Can he pick it up this time? He can. Goes back. Tries to get some protection. Oh dear. Gets him the second time. Here we are. This is crucial. He gets him. Oh, there's no tackle on that Amazon though. No strip ball, so the ball is safe. And Triperis, yeah, I mean, I obviously Triperis is a. Oh, here we go. This could be lovely for him. Oh, that's lovely. He's at least got the Wolf down. He's off the pitch. I was talking to Tripp, and Tripp, obviously he's the next champion. I forgot he won it when there's no cash. So he's yet to make any cash either. So this is his first chance to make some money. Oh, this is beautiful for the Necro team and Ionhro supporters. He's getting this done big time. If I'm him, I'll be trying to score now. Amazon's out the quickest. He can't really protect the ball. He's got 2 re-rolls. Depends where he does this wolf. You've got a zombie, you've got a wolf, it can. So yeah, he's done alright there. He's got a decent defense in hand there. I mean, Trip can get to it, but it's not easy, is it? I'm looking for the guard. The guard is in the most awkward place. Or is it? Nope. All of the play there. I mean, so he could get round though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he's going to have to do it really. He's going to have to go 3, 4, 5. Oh. With tackle as well. Don't like it. He's in a bit of trouble. Amazon are in a world of pain here. But, like I said, this comes down to really poor protection of the ball. It was like, when you think my 8-year-old could have sacked the ball carrier, then you know he disregarded protecting the ball. You've got to protect the ball. And he just didn't. He wanted the foul on the golem instead of protecting the ball, what to me is just very poor from Trip. Very surprised, to be honest, why he did that. Right, so he's basing up a mighty blow tackle piece here. So he's basing up a wolf. Now, what's he doing? What's the plan? Is he gonna go past the wolf with this guy? With this gal? No, he's gonna hit the wolf, and he gets to. He's had some gorgeous dice as Trip. Well, it's not surprising. I always say to you get all the rolls, Trip. Trip has basically thrown this away, is what's happened, Ged. He just basically wanted to foul the golem, and he also based the golem as well with his ball carrier. There was 2 whites in the region, what could easily get to the ball carrier, and he still wasn't bothered, and he paid for it, because the white just said, cheers mate, bang, and took him out. Really poor play. You wouldn't sort of expect that standard at this stage. I don't know what he was thinking of. Maybe it was too early for him in the morning as well. He was half asleep. But you know, I was saying if my 8-year-old could have seen that, then you know it's bizarre. I mean, he's done well to get where he has here. So this is more like the Trip we know. But there's a nice guard zombie there, so he can certainly do something here. If he needs to. He's still probably gonna... Trip, he was an awful player. If your game plan is just to foul... Oh yeah, there's play of injuries. Play of injuries. There we go. -1. Okay. Okay. Knockout. He did foul a -1 strength of zombie, but regened, and then we got the 2 KOs. But yeah, I think me and Trip have got different sort of ways of game plans. His game plan to foul but lose the ball isn't something I would recommend to anybody. Although I don't know where we're going here. What the hell? We are on turn 7. Okay. I mean, I have basically crawled out of bed. Literally crawled out of bed to try and stream this game. I didn't get to bed till about 4. But I just don't get that either. What Ionhro, I just really don't get that. He's obviously going to try and stall. He can't blitz out with a what? Oh man, he can't blitz out the goal because he blitzed with a wolf. Didn't want to surf either. I just, it's one of those games, Gedley, where I'm half asleep and this is hurting my head. It really is hurting my head. Now, these two guys might have a plan and I'm not seeing it because I'm half asleep. But my brain's telling me what the heck's going on here. Both teams, I mean, there's no way Trip's scoring in one turn. You can put 3 zombies on the line of scrimmage, so you're not going to lose anything, and there's a chance of regen. But what you've done here, you've given, and I'm just, why would you not blitz with that person? You've got guard in place. Why are you not blitzing? That's a 2-die blitz. If you fail that, then you've got 1 die here. He's gone for the risky dodge instead. Here we go, and he gets it. It's effective. He's obviously gone for the wrestle piece. It's a lovely bounce. Well, I just don't know what to say because that's smart. It's risky, but it's smart by Trip. Trip is, oh, look at that. That's a huge dodge, and that will save him the TD. There's no point wizarding because of the way he's put that there. But you know what? I was saying how bad Trip was playing, giving away the ball. Well, I'm sorry, Ionhro, hang your head in shame. That was awful play. Both coaches are playing, well, they're just playing bang average, I'll be honest. Maybe, it's 8 in the morning, I'm in a mood. But, I got up to watch a good game of Blood Bowl, and we've just seen, I don't know what you want to call it, schoolboy errors from both teams. He should have scored 10-7. It was on. He tried to stall. I have no idea why Ionhro tried to stall. He wasn't in a position to stall. He then could have surfed, but he chose not to surf. And then Triperis, a little bit of risk. It's only a 3+, but it's still a little bit of risk. He did have a reroll to try and use the wrestle piece. There was an easier thing on, but I get why he did that. And obviously he did well. He got the ball back, and he's now positioned. This is fantastic play from Triperis. And, he's only got himself to blame as Ionhro. And Ionhro's decided he ain't going for the ball. He's going to try and get rid of a player like this. He could have surfed he could have surfed one of these before, and he's gone for the, oh man. Surely the surf would have been better. It's just been a bad half. Really has been a bad half. Here comes a foul, or it should be a bloody foul. With this crappy zombie here, obviously not with this block one. It is a JFI, but hey, it's well worth it. He's got 2 rerolls. There we go, knockout. I don't think there's any babes in play. I'll be honest though, if I'm Gedley or Demented, I'm thinking, wow, if I win that game, I'm into the final, because the way these two are playing, there's no way, unless I get diced, that I'm not going to the final. These two have made crazy decisions. Triperis redeemed himself with very good play late on there. But the Necromancer team, after doing some, well, I say good work, it really wasn't good work. It was just simple work anybody should be able to play. Oh, I'm an Armsman player. You want the ball, it's here. Just move your white and you can have it. So the Necro are yet to show anything, really. But I'm sure he has shown it, because he has done well to get where he has. So let's be honest. Now, I'm trying not to be too harsh, but when I'm woken up with 3 hours or 4 hours sleep, you are going to get the very blunt commentary of a tied Bernie Buffon. So, as Wayne, Carlton Cass, that is one semi-final already ready to go. This is in the other side of the draw, and the winner of this will take on Demented or Gedley. I don't know if Gedley's in the chat. If he is, please tell me when the other the other quarterfinal is going to go down. And obviously, the winner will be guaranteed €100 for getting through. Tomorrow at 9 PM. There we go. Thank you, Gedley. So, the Necro will start off as favourites to win this, due to the fact that obviously they've got a wizard, and they get the ball. So here we go. Kick is good. Changing weather. So let's see which of these two coaches want the win. Yes. Sorry, Rin. I'm so tired. I really am. Oh, that's a good start. That really is a good start. I'm quite blunt anyway. I mean, I call myself even when I'm playing, if I'm doing my own stream. So it's nothing new, but when you get to the quarterfinal, you expect a standard. Oh, that's lovely. There's a good standard right in our face. And miss next game. He's letting that go. And yeah, this is a problem when you do play Amazon, though. I mean, Amazon are good. You know, you get all this blodge and that, but all it takes is the other team to have a couple of 2-3 tackle, and you'd expect them to have tackle at this in the playoffs, or they should do. And it can really make a mess, because you'll still get the odd occasional pow, and you only armor 7, and that's where the problem is. There you go, the odd occasional pow. Armor holds this time. Now I'd be tempted to foul this woman here as well. I'd be tempted with the numbers already, but go. Oh, that's big. He didn't have to use it, because there's no way he was going to re-roll that if he didn't pick it up. So that's fantastic. So he can. I would just sit out the back now, beat the crap out of Triperis Amazon, and then score later on. I would be even tempted. Oh, would you want to bring him in? I would have been fouling. I would have been fouling with this zombie every day of the week. I know why he didn't do it, because obviously he wants to keep this defense here, make it hard for these girls to get through. But I'd be like, oh man, if I could just get that one off the pitch as well, it might have been worth it. But I understand why he didn't do it. This doesn't look good for Trip though. Calcium Cass, the curse. He tripped the Amazons to win this. I was like, no. There's no way unless Trip gets all the rolls that he's going through here. This Necro team, as much as I've, not been impressed today, he has done well through the tournament. And he has been doing really well with his high elf, so the guy can play, let's be honest. Oh, there we go. Can he get rid of this guy? Gadley, we hoping he can. Nope. But yeah, I mean, we had Trip in chat saying, Bernie didn't understand about game plans. But if I mean, I suppose he couldn't now because obviously he's playing. But I would love to know what the game plan was of leaving your ball carrier open to a mighty blow tackle Wyatt to die block on his BC. Also, as well, if you'd have failed the foul, you had a golem there as well who could have blitzed you. Not that he'd blitz for the golem. But when you get a moment, that would appreciate, because like I said, I could have possibly missed something there. I don't think I did. But if you'd like to tell the viewers why you did what you did, then that's fine. Because I personally think that may have just cost you your place in the semi-final. I think. Yes. And when you do, Gerd, please let me know what he was thinking. Because, you know what, to me, it just looked awful. But, as I've done before, I'm more than happy to hold my hand up and say, you know what, Trip, my apologies, I didn't see it. But to me, it was just 4 girls around the golem, wanted to foul the golem, but there was 2 whites who just had to go around the corner and just blitz him for 2 die because one on guard. I'm like, when I saw it, I thought, yeah, I'm obviously half asleep because no way would someone do that in a quarterfinal. But, I think it was a mistake. But hey, as always, I'm honest. If Trip could come up with something and say, look, this is what I did, and I was like, crap, I didn't see that, my apologies, Trip, then fair enough, but it wasn't. It was just a bad play. Horrendous play, and you expect better, to be honest, from it. Well, he's going to have to now, isn't he? I've always said Trip's one of those guys who gets the dice all the time. As they say on the Xbox, they have this saying that Hunter gets all the rolls. I mean, this is good from Trip. I like this. He's picking on the wolf. That's good. And now we can tag the ball carrier. So this is nice work from Trip. Really nice work from Trip. It just feels. I'm sure it's not, but it just feels the Amazon got more players on the pitch and they bloody haven't. It'd be interesting to see how he does this. See, to me as well, I mean, I don't know about you guys. I want to bring my goal up this early. I mean, why would you bring your goal up this early? Because one, you don't want to score early, do you? You don't want to score early. That's the last thing you want to do. I would have stayed up here and said to Trip, come on, Trip, bring your women. Even if he sends 1, 2 of them up there, that's 2 less you've got to deal with, and you can just burn past him. going this early on just helps Trip. Trip's already down on numbers. Beat the crap out of his players. You know? But like I said, everybody plays differently. But to me, it's a crazy game because really, the Necro should be 1-0 up. There really should be. The game so far is Tripper said, you know what, Ionhro, please you score. I don't want to score. And Ionhro said, you know what, I'll be polite. No, I don't want to score either. So let's go into half time 0-0 because you don't want to score. I don't want to score. And obviously trying to make it exciting for the second half. You know. But Trip will be liking this. Tripper's at least got a chance here to do something. Let's see how the Necro. That's nice. Doesn't get the removal, but you know. Now then, is he going to keep his? Is he going to keep his goal there? Probably is. There's not really. Well, yeah, moving back one. I mean, he'll get his wolf back next turn, won't he? There we go. So Trippy needs some removals. Definitely. If he can get these whites off the pitch, that would help his cause. For sure. Oh, that'd be annoying. I mean, the thing about Trip, I think is a bit like me in a way that he's a lot better on defense than he is on offense. You know, and he's definitely giving it a go. Yeah, he had a bad first turn where obviously he lost a few players. Well, it's obviously not his fault. He's got to put someone on the line of scrimmage. But let's remember, there's still a wizard in play for the Necro. Oh, here he is, Lord Arzawayne himself, the 3-time champion, the guy who's, you know what? I think you owe me half the money, Arzawayne. The draw you was given is a draw only the rest of us could dream of. Arzawayne, the returning champion, trying to destroy 2 curses. Top seeds never won it. Returning champions never won it. But I tell you what, if anyone can do it, Arzawayne can do it. It's a shame we don't have him for Team PS4 on the Platform Cup. Maybe when he becomes champion, he'll use his winnings on a PC. Who knows? But it's safe to say, Arzawayne, you would not be scared of playing either of these 2 players the way they played. Double skulls! Oh dear. That wasn't in the game plan. Yeah. Good old Arzawayne. He's great, isn't he? God love him. He certainly knows how to play. Super Winnie, thanks for the follow, buddy. Just in case people in the stream doesn't know who Arzawayne is the PS4 3-time champion. He's the current champion, and he's in the semi-finals with his Nagel. Regarded as at least probably one of the best to ever play on the PS4, easily in the top 5, if not the top player on the PS4. So welcome to the stream, Arzuin. And the semi-final will be an interesting one as well. Quickly talking about that, because obviously Arzuin is playing against Calcium Cass. Now, Calcium Cass and the UC have been going at loggerheads. And I said to Cass, I said, look, you're doing really, really well. You've beaten all the US UC guys. But Arzuin's the guy. He's the daddy. He's the big boss. You've got to beat Arzuin if you want to claim that you're whooping at UC's butt, because he is the big deal. So it should be a good game. Arzuin will start favourite. It's a good matchup for him. But you just never know with Cass. Yeah, it is. I mean, like I say, Arzuin, you are just that good. We just tell it. We just say it how it is, aren't we? And to be honest, I don't know who's going to stop you. I suppose Demented and Gadley both elite coaches. Cass is Cass. I mean, but I think Cass with Dwarfs is not a good matchup for you. But Cass has been played amazing. I mean, every single round he should have been beat. But terrible use of wizards and some other various stuff has got him through. Ironically, I mean, obviously, usually when I do my streams and say about bad wizards, I always use to say one of the best people to use a wizard is Arzuin. You always seem to use it at the right time. Obviously, you're not going to get them when you hire TV, but we've seen some crazy wizards. Oh, he's got him this time. Who do you think will win the tournament this time? Well, I'm a big believer that the curse, the curse of his top seed and return champion wasn't going to be broken. But obviously, I was talking to people and I was like, Jesus Christ, Arzuin has got such a nice draw. It is unreal. A guy who could beat everybody gets the easy draw. You ended up against Underworld. I then did you a favour by somehow getting past the vampires, and obviously you took care of me. And the Lizards, all three teams you played against, none of them were tooled up. None of them was actually a finished article. Dwarfs will be your first major test, but again, Nurgle do go well against Dwarfs. So I expect you to get past Castle as well as Cass has done. I don't know. Brett's. I don't think one of these two guys will beat you. I think it'll be an Arzuin final, and I think it'll be tossed between Gerdlier and Demented. If you had to, the problem is with Demented, it's all about that. Is it Strength 4, Agility 5 Blitzer? It's a tough one. I mean, obviously you will start a favourite Arzuin, and rightly so. You've been there, you've done it, you won the T-shirt, all that. So you'd have to be a brave man to back against Arzuin breaking the curse. But Demented and Gerdley, both very good coaches. I think Demented's Dark Elves. And it's interesting because, like I say, if I'm Arzuin, I would want Gerdley getting through with his Brett. I don't want Demented getting through. I think I think that's the way I look at it. That's no disrespect to Gedley, because Gedley's an absolute class actor, and he knows I love him to bits, and I rate him as one of the best on the PS4. I'm just thinking of the teams. But then again, you got Disturbing Presence, you know, to use it very well. You got a Beast. If Brett's go through, I'd love to see Griff. Griff deserves to win a championship. Dark Elves have a good record though, don't they? I think if Demented gets through to the final, I could see him beating Arzawane. I'm not saying he will, but I'm just trying to think who could beat Arzawane. I would say it would have to be the Dark Elves. Anybody else turns up against Arzawane in the final, it's Arzawane's final. As good as Gardley is, Bretonnians against Nurgle, I wouldn't put it off. And it depends on the TV as well, isn't it? I mean, the thing is, what we've got to remember is we're going way ahead of here, and probably Calcium Cass is like, hang on a minute, you know, he hasn't beat me yet. And the thing with Calcium Cass is, you know, even if you beat Calcium Cass, he's going to try and take as many of your players out. Now, if you went and lost out on you know some of your killers as a win, then all of a sudden that changes the game completely. You know, that's the thing Aswin's got to be careful of, is that he will start favourite to get to the final, but Cass will try and take out as many of his best players as there is, because that's the way Cass plays, and it's worked well for him. He'll look at them killers and go, right, they go in, whether they're getting fouled, whether I'm using my most deadly pieces, and you know, and the way Cass has played all through the tournament, he is a threat. And like he said, if he brings his bucket of sixes, then you just don't know, and that's the beauty, I suppose, of Blood Bowl, isn't it? Yes. So we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see how it entails. But you know, it's quite interesting because Arswin and Duke, who's obviously a 3-time champion on the PC, they're both through. I think they're both in the semi-finals, are they? So yeah, both of them have potential to win it for the 4th time. What is an amazing feat. Yeah, Azwin, that's one thing. You know, if I'm trying to think from your perspective, 2 things that I'd be concerned about is, one, yes, I could beat Calcium Cass, but am I going to lose anything? And I didn't see your last game against the Lizards, but I think your killer did he not die or something and regened, what was huge. So I'd be worried about attrition. Was a bit weird considering you're sort of like a kill team. And yeah, Demented would be the coach I would not want to play. He plays else really, really well. Ironically, so does Gedley, but he's obviously Bretonnians. That elf team could really hurt you. And there's a failed dodge. Is he going to go for the reroll 4+? He is. Here we go. A 4+. That was interesting use of a reroll. And Nuffle says, really didn't like that trip. Have a knockout. And Ionhro's just in cruise control here, isn't he? And to be fair, it's 10-15. God, this game's flew. So you can't blame Trip for that. Ionhro's just showing you how you look after a ball. That's the difference between the 2 teams. Triperis had no respect protecting the ball. And Ionhro has. Not many is the question. 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazons left. So lovely. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. Look at all them. Calcium Cass, you've cursed Triperis. Meanwhile, my tip. Woohoo! 3 knockouts only.
We have 5 fails here.
So I'll imagine this will be a standard cage. I tell you what, I'd even be tempted just to bolt one of his Zons right now. Yeah, it's been over for a while, to be fair. I mean, Triperis, he's saying I don't understand plans, but basically, first half, for some unknown reason, Triperis said, "Hey, have a shot at my ball carrier." You know? And it's been downhill since then for Trip. I mean, Ionhro made the one mistake of trying to stall turn 7, what was ludicrous because Trip was in a good position to get the ball off him, and then did some good skill to get it protected in the corner. So they both made a mistake each there. But second half, Ionhro's shown his class, and he's been too good. I mean, obviously, there's not much Trip could do. He'd lost a lot of his players. They might even see a nice cheeky foul coming now. And I think it always speaks volumes how much a coach has been in control when he hasn't even had to use his wizard. So you know, obviously the final game of the quarterfinals will be tomorrow at 9 PM GMT. For anybody who's interested in that. Trip not giving up. He's going to at least tag it. But the problem is with it being a wrestle piece, apart from double skulls, that's going to do nothing. Can he get anybody else there? Well, yeah, hair. Oh, can he get the GFRs in? He can, that helps. Good thing about Trip is he never gives in. With all respect there. Oh, ouch. Oh, another lovely injury there. That's the thing with Zons. They do injure themselves a lot. But they mean only armor 7.
Yeah.
So there is a side stepper in play though. So this is Trip's only hope. And the thing is, you see, to me, you could have wizarded there. Beginning of your turn, wizard the side stepper. Then all you have to do is get rid of the wrestle piece. That's all you have to do. That was the safer option. But hey, all you had to do, wizard the side stepper, and now you've won. The game's won. But now there's more risk. Yep, he does have a strength 4 piece, and yes, he will get 3 die. That's good play. There we go. Job done. He gets it done. He obviously knew what he was doing, but it'd have been just a lot easier to sub bolted it. And that is game. Boom. Have a bit of that. Unless Triperis has got some sort of... he's got a movement 7 piece. So there is a potential to score. But 6 out. Only 2 back. Yeah, it does. But the thing is, Gerdley, it's a free shot, isn't it? If you bolted and it failed... But why? I don't understand why you would keep it. Surely you've got to. Surely you want to win it there and then. Less dice to roll, isn't it? It was, to me, it was just a no-brainer. You know, I mean, obviously, if you'd have rolled a one, then fair enough. But I don't want to go to overtime. I want to win it there and then. I mean, that sidestep. If he didn't get that sidestepper down, there was a problem. I mean, in the end, he played it very well. He had the 3 dice on and everything, but I suppose, obviously, if we get an extra turn now, then obviously you'll be saying, look, good job he kept his wizard. And that's fair enough. Fair enough. I just looked at him, oh, sad, sad step. He played it well, because obviously in the end, after getting rid of the other one, he had enough to be able to block off the side stepper route, so he played it well. How many plays does he have? Oh, he's only got 5 plays. There's no way this is going to be 1 turn. Its only hope to me is if he gets an extra turn, and even then. There's nothing he's going to be able to do. So I'll be trying to get these 3 maybe to this side. Try and stack this side, because obviously you're going to be trying to go down here. It's all about the extra turn. Are we going to get some drama? And like Gedley said, look, if he does get the extra turn, I could still go wizard. But wizard can fill. Will Trip get the extra turn? We're just about to find out. Oh no, it's a blitz. And that will be that. If it was me, my wolves would be going back. I wouldn't be risking my wolves at all. I'd be sending them right at the back, because you do not want to. You just do not want them in any action here at all. Just realised as well, he's only got the 1 golem, hasn't he? I wonder if the other one's injured, or he was missing the game, or he just has the 1.
My God.
So it's been a professional performance from Ionhro. Just the 1 error I thought from him. 10-7 when he should have tried to score instead of trying to stall. The stall was never on, in my opinion. But apart from that, he's shown this half why he's got so far. Protecting his wolf very nicely. This wolf's got to just go back. Somewhat, yeah. You just don't want that wolf, them wolves getting hurt. There we go. Being to see if Trip bothers doing anything here. What's he blitzing? A zombie. It might try him. Yeah. Oh, breaks armor, but it's just a stun. Be interesting to see if he tries to foul the golem. I wouldn't put that past their Trip. 10-16 foul. A Trip special. Oh, nice time for the Barrett run out. And there we go. All done and dusted. Job done. So, to be fair, I mean, 12 armor breaks to 10. So, not many armor breaks. But out of them 12 armor breaks, 5 knockouts, 4 injuries. I mean, Trip did lose a few by fouls and from failed dodges, wasn't it? Berg's Backyard, very nice bit of XP there. Not bad. 24 ones for Feminist Touch, 17 for Berg's Backyard. You know. There's your blocked ice, Feminist Touch, just the 15 skulls. £16. And there's the Necros. I'll just have a look quickly what we have before I go. Right then, so that's the only one we got left. That's the Dark Elves vs Bretonians. That'll be on tomorrow at 9 PM GMT. Obviously, ours win will play a Chasm Cast, so that's Nagel versus Dwarfs, and Necro away the winner between Dark Elves and Bretonians. I just want to know if he had a golem already out. No, he only has the one golem, so his golems have been pretty. That is a bit of a shame for him. He's got a level up on this zombie can take. But there you go. So that's me done, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and hopefully someone will be able to stream the game tomorrow, because that should be a cracker between Gaily and Demented. I'm not sure if I can. I'll have a word with the missus, but again, 9 PM is the worst time for me to stream during the day. But Cass might stream it. I'll have a word with Cass. He may be able to. We'll try and get it sorted, because it'd be great if we can. So there we go. Right then, guys, that's me done. I'm back off to bed, and I'll speak to you next time. Take care. Bye bye.